Where do these clothes end up in? Do fashion brands care about that? As fashion starts to evolve, clothes are moving out of fashion, people are buying things they don't need for long. And why are there not enough businesses that care about the end of life of clothing that we use? I need to see more businesses that care about where these clothes end up in, because as a Nigerian myself, I know the amount of vanity that is attached to clothing and showing up a certain way in the Nigerian entertainment industry. Now imagine the big shots, people that most naturally won't be seen wearing some clothes twice. What happens to the clothes that they buy and they use once? Do we care? A lot of communities currently do not have water because the water is being sucked up by extreme heavy engines behind AI machines. And then you impute your picture on ChatGPT and tell it to dress you in a certain way because you know you don't have money to buy those clothes. Yeah. I said it. Because we're talking about the environment, everyone is pretending to care that a lot of water goes into generative AI. AI computing systems are so complex. Do you know you're destroying the environment? And that's my dilemma. I do not understand it at all. There's also another side to this AI dilemma. Because recently I've been seeing images that have been generated online and a lot of them look clean, they look good. So I'm wondering, will graphics design as a profession be completely erased in a few years? By a few years, this can be even as soon as 1 year, because I've seen the work of this generative AI and I can tell you that these are the early days, right? These systems are still being built, these machines are still learning. In another 1 or 2 years, they would have gotten to a level of learning that they can replicate human abilities and do it even better. Will photographers still have a job in another year or two? When it comes to AI, I have a lot of questions. What happens to other underdeveloped regions like Africa, some parts of Asia and the Middle East that do not have access to consistent electricity, right? They don't generate enough for themselves and then they are also lacking. What happens to them in terms of their access to AI? Will AI become another source of inequality in a few years? Will it now be the battle of AI? My AI can do better than your AI, so therefore you are backward in life. Because I see that this is where this is leading to. Low key, high key. Why? Because I've experienced it myself. I've witnessed some level of AI segregation because I've been trying to download Claude AI for almost 2 months now. And apparently, a lot of people have also been trying to download Claude AI in Nigeria. Does that mean AI now discriminates? People in Nigeria cannot use Claude while we've been sentenced to ChatGPT. So does that mean that access to AI is now being restricted by regions? I need Anthropic to answer this question for me because I'm not finding it funny that the rest of the world can access Claude AI and I can't. So we don't create a new form of inequality that doesn't have to do with poverty, but this time access to AI, because I do believe the way AI is advancing is going to determine the next level of civilization for the world. How do you guys dispose of mattresses? Question. As someone that uses a mattress and as someone that is very careful and cares about the environment, how do you guys dispose of mattresses? I need answers because I'm trying to get a new mattress and I realized this morning that I have 2 old mattresses that I've not yet disposed of. So what's the process of disposing of mattresses? Or do people just take out their mattresses and leave it on the street hoping that a waste management company picks it up? Have we ever seen a mattress in a waste management truck before? I have so many questions, especially when it comes to this mattress thing. How do we dispose of our mattresses? So I was asking browser ChatGPT. I was asking about to dispose of a mattress and it was suggesting to me that I return it to the original producer. So it means I'm supposed to call Vitafoam and say, oh, I have a used mattress and I need to return it. Come and pick it up. If you stay in Africa, does that sound like something they will do for you? You call Vitafoam and say, come and pick up my mattress, I'm done using it, right? There are many loopholes with this solution. First of all, because I didn't get this mattress directly from Vitafoam. I got it from a supplier. That supplier probably got it from a supplier that got it from a supplier that got it from Vitafoam. So does Vitafoam now say they are responsible for all mattresses as long as they carry their logo as Vitafoam? That's my question. And perhaps this is going to get to Vitafoam. This is a question for you as well. How do you deal with old mattresses? Do people return it back to you? Or we're just supposed to dispose it as we like?